Welcome back to the channel. Yeah, I'm wearing the same shirt, but Teresa washed it. I hate to say this, but probably gonna be a few videos coming with this type of intro where we're working on the car in the garage because we got a lot of work to do. Catch that. Jesus Christ. Good job, guys. Oh! Good job. Okay. Ah, man. All right. We've got how's that? Yeah, it looks good. We got plenty to do. So today, or right now, I think I'm gonna take the blower bracket stuff off. Cause we gotta do the alternator. I'll also think I'm going to change the water pump, and we're just going to do, I think, a belt just for the alternator. Hopefully I can get one that's short enough, so there's going to be a little, I think, creativity that's going to have to happen here, but that's okay. So we'll have an electric, you know, not that, I don't know. I should probably just leave it the way it is. As far as the water pump, just for simplicity's sake, maybe I can do that down the road on something different. I don't know. Listen, we got a blower. The car makes decent power. We don't really need to scratch for every couple of horsepower, more like we do when we're NA, where, you know, it's like every little bit counts in my book. We've got powers. Technically not really the problem, is getting it all to work together and keep the clutch alive in the car and stuff like that. So maybe we'll just leave that the way it is, because we know we got a belt that works, blah, 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 blah. Even if we have to get another belt, the length is not an issue. You know, trying to find one that's, you know, this long is probably a little bit different. Anyway, whatever. Let me start taking all this stuff apart. Probably take the radiator out, blah, 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 blah. And that's where we're going. We're taking the blower bracketry out so we can try and do something with the alternator, or at least get started. Best part about this is that it's always easier to take it apart than it is to put it together. That's what they don't tell you. That's what they don't tell you. Okay. Now I'm gonna get the plug out. We won't be needing that anymore, because we'll be on our one wire deal. So can actually take that whole harness out, because all the headlight stuff is going to get redone, and so this is our main concern at the moment. It's right here. All right. Fuel leak. All this stuff's coming out because we're going to redo the fuel lines anyway. Okay. Here we go. Now we can see what we got. Maybe put it in the table in there and see what we got. All right, we've got our modern marvel kind of put together. So we're going to have to get a different belt. The belt that we had on is a 4 rib, and this is a 3 rib. This is a probably see there's part number. There we go. It's like a dirt track type deal, and it helps keep the RPM where it starts charging early on, so and doesn't spin the guts out of it. anyway, I did the math on that a long time ago when I was looking for one. So now we just got to figure out what we need for a belt and blah, blah, blah. Like I say, it's, you know, it ain't going nowhere. So like I say, these come with a V-belt pulley most of the time, but as you can tell, it's a serpentine. Let me kind of set it in there and kind of get an idea of what we're going to do about a belt. We still may do the electric water pump. I don't know. I'm still mulling that over. Okay, belt's tight enough. We just drilled a hole in the J bracket and just moved alternator, you know. So got everything tightened down. So that part of it is good to go. Like I say, it's a one wire, so we'll just run a wire. We'll probably just run a wire up through here and then back. And we're thinking about moving the fender well solenoid over to here. Just so we'll just be able to run the wires out from our makeshift relay panel from here. The starter can come up the back, pretty much kind of like how the Love Boat is. We can just run the starter wire up here, a lot shorter. We don't got to go all the way around under the car, you know, under oil pan over there. You know, we can run the water pump stuff. You know, everything's just kind of, there's, you know, whatever. All that over there is going to be gone anyway. So we got to put the manual brake stuff on. Maybe, you know, move the relay for the fan, you know, move it somewhere, run the fan wiring over here, or I don't know. We'll figure it out. So anyway, at least we're making progress. I guess that's what really matters, is that we're actually doing something. So I don't know what I'm gonna do next. I got a ton of stuff to do. So we got to pull the windshield out. I mean, bleh, we got a lot of crap to do. So I guess I should get to work, maybe. Sorry guys, didn't have the tripod in here, not the E1. Anyway, who cares? Look at that. The chalk marks, 10,990. All right, got the dash out. So now we're gonna pull the steering column out because we're gonna put our race column in, and probably we gotta do the, you know, throttle cable while we're got all this out of the way. We're gonna do the windshield, and then gonna get the rest of the wiring out. So, because like I say, we're gonna redo the whole deal. It's a lot of work, but got to get it done. So once again, I've taken another car and made it where it's not drivable. This one's going to be drivable though. We're going to get this one back together. Like I say, it's basically probably besides the Blue Dragon, it is the best car that I have as far as any kind of rust or anything like that. It's solid. So we're getting closer. Anyway, let me keep on keeping on for a few minutes. Lead that daily Fox life for Rain-X. Good times. My exit right here. Not the most fun time in the world. 3 o'clock in the morning. I don't think I said anything about this, but Yoda is back at the plant working like 2 days out of the week. Just, you know, we need some help in the maintenance crew, and I talked to the boss and talked to Yoda, and he's coming. He's working on Tuesdays and Thursdays, helping us out. So while he was there, he did the same thing for the fail TD. This is our steering shaft for this car, but he did the same thing. He drilled this eBay universal, which is a 3/4 round, and then it's a D shape, since we have a Flaming River rack and a Flaming River shaft. But he drilled all the way through, and not all the way into this, but just divoted it, put a little divot in it, and then tapped, so this set screw runs all the way through
and runs up against in here. So this is work. We did the same thing on the FLTD. It's been on there for like 4 years. Never had an issue with it. So now we'll have that. We're gonna do a couple different things with the inlet on the supercharger. This is a 3.75, and the only people that make a 3.75 Bellmouth is like VORTECH or ProCharger. Those things are like $200. I'm not spending $200 on a freaking Bellmouth. So we'll just run something like this, and then we'll also probably maybe do one going up front, ram air, a couple different things. Once we get the car sorted a little bit, we can start, you know, doing that kind of test type stuff. Maybe try it with air filter on it, blah, 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 I don't know. So, but we'll probably just run this to begin with at the track. So now we got to get the pedal box and stuff out. We can get the brake stuff done, get all that crap out of the way, swap pedal box, then we can start bolting that part of it back together, put steering in it, everything like that. So should be a good time.
Got the pedal assembly out. Now what we got to do is take the brake lines loose, and we can go ahead and pull the booster and stuff out. We're gonna get rid of the proportioning valve, and then we'll start figuring out what we're going to do as far as how we're going to run our brake lines. We're going to put the line lock, yada 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 yada. All right, we got the windshield cut through. Now we'll try and pop it out. It doesn't matter. It's already broke. It was cracked from when the hood smashed it years ago. So we're not even trying to save it. I just try not to make a mess. So anyway, I'll put it on time lapse.
Motivation, motivation, motivation.
Well, that did not take very long at all. It's a little humid, you know, from that rain. You know, I'm driving for work stuff. It's been raining, so got a humidity up. But we're making progress. We're gonna go and wrap the video up here. We got the windshield out. We got most of the brake line stuff out that we're not going to use. So got to pull the proportioning valve. We got the brake, the pedal box out. We got the dash out. We got most of the wiring. We still got the taillight harness in, but we'll probably just go fresh and just take all of that out and just go fresh from the plug, and go from there. So next thing, I guess we'll start almost kind of putting it back together. So be cool. We're making progress. It's middle of September right now. I'm hoping that by the end of the month that it'll be running. I know that's a long time, but you know, I can never tell with how I'm going to work. So anyway, but we're making progress. We're working on a car. We got a vision. We got a goal. So I'm excited. We still got to do all the fuel system. We still got a lot of work to do, and all of it's crap work like this. I don't like doing stuff like this. It sucks. But anyway, making progress. So thanks for commenting. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for all the ways you guys support the channel. We couldn't do it without you, and we wouldn't want to. But especially, thanks for watching. And until next time on Substandard Leader and Fox Body Videos on this here man's YouTube, 1 year Lincoln Town cars with turbo 5-speed, and as proud owner, I'm all messed up. I'm thinking about where we're going to eat dinner tonight. Proud owner provider of Club Big Boost. We're trying to get there. We're trying, guys. We're trying. And as always, fighting a good fight against them zombie Mustangs and that rascal Dr. Fear. I'll see you guys in the next video, and I hope you're enjoying this as much as I am. Oh, God.